quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. France really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Owen clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Neatly clipped into space. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yeah, he's fouled him there. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, just fizzes past the post. Just eases him off the ball, and it's Gullit. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, played right into his path.
Decent hit! Goal! France! First blood drawn.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Vieira. Gullit.
Gullit!
That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Darwin. He won't be happy with that one.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a cracking ball. Shot could be on. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Brilliantly cut out. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Park Ji-sung. Kante. No way through. Moved on forwards. Nicely worked.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Owen gets flagged offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. Hits one! Camavinga. And he welcomes it in. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, again there's no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. That is good alertness. Owen is onto it in a flash.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Chips it through. Roberto Carlos.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Belletti. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Hakimi. Park Ji-sung. It's Camavinga. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Conte. That has been cut short. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! There it is! Germany are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Spread neatly. Now it's Darwin. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Germany showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gavi. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Changement pour la
So, time
France.
for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 5, le numéro 22, le numéro 9, Owen,
Mbappe,
le numéro 4. À leur place,
and it's
le numéro
lofted
14,
through here.
le numéro 19,
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
le numéro
That
11,
just required
le
a
numéro
bit more
23,
oomph to reach its
Beckham.
target.
Attention, changement.
Park Ji-sung. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Time
temps
added
additionnel.
on will be 2 minutes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to dink it in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Basten. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Veuillez vous garer dans les parkings indiqués par le
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. It's Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Cambio di giocatori.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's found him in space! Lofted upfield. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. And it's Zico. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to not...
Eto'o! And again! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good run down the left. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. This might spell danger. Has a goal! Goal, Italy!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.